Hey everybody, my name is Wyatt. Hope you guys are having a blessed day and a blessed week. First of all, I want to thank you guys for almost getting me. We're almost to 100 subscribers, and I truly feel blessed that God has allowed me to come on here and preach His word. But I'll try to keep the intro short, so I'll jump right into it. I've said it in the past, and I'll say it before. Only seeing Jesus on Sunday and being a Christian inside church and going to VBS and all these things, yes, they are great, but it's another thing to leave church and actually live like it. It is a whole different ballgame, because it's one thing to say I'm a Christian, yet living like it is a whole different thing. It is a completely different thing, because there's so many people that say, yes, I'm a Christian, I go to church, and there's a select few group of people that follow the narrow path Jesus talks about in the Bible, the narrow path, that say, I obey God's word. I obey His plan He has for me. I obey His will. Because there's people that want to talk about that they want to be in a head-on collision with the devil. They want to fight the devil. First of all, let me teach. Well, of course, you probably know what a head-on collision is, of course. But in a car's perspective, head-on collisions happen whenever it's like, let's say, a two-way road or something, and they're going the opposite way from each other. They're going the opposite way, and they collide head-on. But people talk about how they want to be going the opposite way of the devil, but how do you expect to get into a head-on collision, which is going the opposite way as the devil, or being in a head-on collision with the devil, when you're going the same way as him? Because there's so many people that talk about, oh, I hate the devil, I want to be in a head-on collision with him, yet whenever it comes to actually being uncomfortable in those situations, you just start going the same way as him. You can't be in a head-on collision if you're going the same way. Just like how there's so many people that wear cross necklaces or Christian clothing. What are you going to do whenever people start calling you weird for wearing a cross necklace? You're going to take it off because it's weird? Or are you going to or are you actually going to truly follow God? Or with Christian clothing, what are you going to do whenever the Christians start getting persecuted, and if you don't take the mark of the beast, sometimes you won't even be able to buy clothing because you're a Christian? It's just like how I talked about. It's another thing to say you're a Christian, and it's a completely different ballgame to truly live by, because there's so many Christians that say, oh, I want to be sold out to God, and I want to be this, and I want to do that, and I want to do that. But yet, the second it gets uncomfortable for you, you bail. And I find it stupid. And I know that's kind of harsh, but I truly find it stupid how you talk about, I want all the blessings of God, but I don't want to obey God. But another thing is that God will put us through trials that make us uncomfortable, that make us want to do that. But I encourage you guys, one final thing before I leave, is don't pray for God for easier roads. Pray for God to give you stronger legs to walk on those roads. Anyways, my name is Wyatt. Hope you guys have a blessed day.